𝗓𝗁𝗃𝗁 is a platform that lets your product catalog enrich itself. If you're working in product merchandising at a retailer or brand, you're spending hours a week onboarding new products, standardizing your catalog data, and adding new attributes to power different parts of your business. With 𝗓𝗁𝗃, this work can take seconds. Let's take a look at how this works. Let's say I'm on the merchandising team at this home goods retailer. One of our vendor partners just launched a dozen new sofas, and we want to get them listed on our website ASAP. Typically, that would have meant I needed to go find every single spec sheet, user guide, fabric guide, pricing table, product description page, every single data source I can find, identify every single attribute, and copy and paste that into my catalog. 𝗓𝗁𝗃 can do that work for me. I just need to grab those data sources, drop them into 𝗓𝗁𝗃, and the AI is going to pull out all of the data for me so that my data can just get populated on its own. And it's not just the attribute data it's grabbing, it's also grabbing things like product images so that I can take those and utilize them in our own merchandising of this product. Great, this data is all loaded in, so I can go ahead and generate an attribute here just to test it out. Perfect, it's correctly identified the category for this sofa. Now I can just go ahead and generate the entire SKU's worth of data here. It'll take a couple seconds to populate in, but I can see for every single attribute that's getting generated here, what the rationale was from the AI model, why it chose that value, how confident it is in that value, and which of the data sources it used to find that value. It turns my job from data creation into just reviewing this to make sure that it looks correct before publishing it. Great, on to the next task. Our e-commerce team has asked for all of the product descriptions to be formatted in HTML so that they can be leveraged on the product description pages for our new website. Typically, I would have to go and rewrite all of these descriptions in standard HTML format to make this work. But instead, with 𝗓𝗁𝗃, I can just tell the AI model what kind of formatting this should have. Formatted as structured HTML. There we go. Hit save there. And then go ahead, select one, some, all of my descriptions, and regenerate this data. Again, as it populates in here, I can just review the rationale and the context for everything being generated for me, just to make sure that this is correctly formatted and structured. Okay, so the final task on my plate is creating some new attributes across the entire catalog. The merchandising team is looking to start organizing products against style, and we don't have any of that data in our catalog today, so we need to create it. The way that I can go about doing that in my catalog is simply create a new attribute here, call it style, obviously, set what data type we're looking for, give it some context on which styles we want it to look for, and then instead of the data set, I'm actually going to get it to use the product images to generate these values. Give it a quick little description on how to review a product image. Great. That attribute's now created for us. And again, all I have to do is select which products I want to run this for, all of them, and hit generate. And what that's doing is the AI is reviewing the set of product images for every single SKU here to determine which style tag best fits this SKU. Amazing. With that work done, work that previously would have taken me days to accomplish has done in minutes. And that frees up a lot of my time now to go and work on growing the business.